What up, though? Y'all already know what this is. Respect the worst if you don't respect the best. Top tier podcast. I am Ledge. Let's get right off into this, man. So, the battle rap community has all been giving their take on the latest announcement by the good folks at URLTV, Smack, Beasley, Norbs, etc., that they will be having a paid subscription application for all of their battles, not including pay-per-view. They also talked about having interviews there, exclusive content that you only can get there, maybe game shows and things of that nature. So we'll see. This is something that I felt that they had to do in order to take a necessary next step into taking battle rap to another level. I wanted to make sure that y'all guys know this was something me and D talked about on his platform maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, the beginning of the year. And we truly believe it. We truly believe this is, amongst other things. So I believe we were talking about all the things, not just Smack, but battle rap as a whole need to do. I'm very much for, as you guys know, y'all listen to me a lot. Y'all know I'm pro judge battles. The amount of money, how it legitimizes you as an official sport, how sponsors care about a competition that has end results of wins and losses. And this was another thing, having your own, cutting out YouTube basically as the middleman, although they said they're not done entirely with YouTube. They're still, they got a lot of subscribers on that channel, so that channel is still worth something to them. And I understand that completely. But on the other hand, you guys are your own entity. You guys are solidified. I'm pretty sure people who watch YouTube, if you look at all the channels, the popular channels on YouTube, a great deal of them are Smack battle rap fans or battle rap fans in general to some degree, even if it's just a casual fan. So you guys, put y'all work in for YouTube, so you really don't owe them nothing right now. So to get your own app is dope. Fans, realize these will be baby steps. You can't get everything you wanted at once. I understand that. I understand that everything isn't going to be flushed out and picture perfect from the outset. I'm hearing they're going to start out on Chromecast and slowly add on things such as Fire Stick, Samsung, maybe adding on the PlayStation, Xbox, and things of that nature. All that is going to take time, of course. I think the only gripe I do have, though, is not having the pay-per-view the pay-per-view events on there. Because to me, that's the draw of having the app. I heard Beasley saying yeah, and I wish I would have known that Norbs at all. Shout out to Norbs, who had me on his show a couple of times. I wish I knew Norbs and Beasley was going to have this discussion, take calls that night. I was super busy. I didn't know that he was going live that night. But basically, he was like, yeah, I know WWE has their pay-per-views, but that's them. They have a larger audience and things of that nature. That what they're doing shouldn't stop you from doing it. If anything, that should give you more reason to do it, because if anything, they are the ones who didn't need to put their pay-per-views on there because they have a large audience. Because they have a large audience, they could have easily said, you know what, we're going to give y'all all this other content, but we're still keeping our pay-per-views on DirecTV and things like that. But they said, no, you know what? We know you guys rock with us, so we're going to help you out and put the whole pay-per-view package on there as well. Also, he acts like it all has to be one payment. Now, the plan is, I hear, is going to be $7.99. So why wouldn't you say, hey, look, for the pay-per-view package, give them a premium package where the pay-per-views are included, but if you want that package, you're paying $15 a month or something like that. I get it. You want to try to maximize your dollars with the watch battles and people paying $35 to $50 for it. But I think what happens is it's going to be counterproductive. Your app, if you really want your app to succeed, you got to go all out for your app, in my personal opinion. I don't think you can half-ass this ordeal here. You can't just put a couple of band legacy joints and some unreleased battles without going all the way and throwing the pay-per-views on there. I think you're doing yourself a disservice, because what's going to happen is people are going to start making decisions. I don't know how many people who are going to pay full price for the pay-per-view is going to also like buy the app. Because let's be honest here. There is more casual battle rap fans than hardcore battle rap fans. Let's keep it real. I am in a rare space and rare company, rare elite company, because the people who are hardcore fans know their shit. Whether it's Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast, whether it's Visual and the Union, whether it's Damn I'm Wild. Shout out to Damn I'm Wild, Fat Boy, what up? Whether it's Miss VA's Finest, whether it's these media outlets, whether it's fans like my man D. Jesus, whether it's somebody like him who calls into all these shows, whether it's people in the UK like Don, Brill shit, all these guys. Like we're in the small minority. So let's always keep that in mind when we're talking business. And in the business sense, I think what you're doing is ultimately saying we're going to trust our hardcore fans to buy the app and then hope for the best. But when you're doing something like, let's not make no mistake, to develop an app and to hope it's successful and to gain your returns, you want to make as much profit as possible. So just breaking even isn't the goal here, I'm sure. And I think what you're going to do is people like myself and the media and people who attend these events, like my man's, and just Mojo. Like, I'm naming all these people because these are people who I feel like are astute hardcore battle rap fans. We're going to get the app. But the casual fans who don't really follow your Ace Amins, who really don't follow Your Honors and Swamps, you're not giving them enough reason to buy the app if you're not getting the pay-per-view on there as well. Because what you're missing is these pay-per-views come out once a month, maybe, or once every few months. You're going to alienate a lot of people who probably only going to pay for. So, like, if you're a casual fan, you want to see Lux versus Lux versus Verb. That comes out in June. Let's say if you're a casual fan, you only care about Lux and Verb. So you're going to pay that fee for that event, and then these other events come out, you might skip those. Like, whatever is out in July and August, you're going to skip those. But if you had these pay-per-views on the app, I guarantee for just $10 or $12, they wouldn't unsubscribe for $10. They would keep that subscription going just for the fuck of it. So I think you're kind of like trying to half-ass it. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You're trying to still get money off them pay-per-view buys. But I think it's going to be a deterrent, and it's going to cheapen the app, which is what you're trying to ultimately make your bread and butter. So I feel like don't half-ass this. Go all the way with it. And I think just having a premium package where the pay-per-views raises your subscription fee up maybe $5 extra, $10 extra bucks, I think that'll been dope. Because I still would have. You telling me, it's $8 now, but you want the pay-per-views on there, your total price is $15 to $20. I'm still getting the app. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of even casual fans who care about the Luxes, the Mooks, the Surfs, the Hitmans, and the A-Verbs and things like that, I don't think that'd be a lofty sum. So that's the only one disappointing thing. Like, the pay-per-views not being on there, it kind of cheapens the app. It's like a secondary. I don't know. The app feels now like a second-class citizen when you compare it to watch battles now. Like, the watch battle is like the bread and butter. That's where the holy grail is at. So I don't know. It's just weird. Especially because when you do the pay-per-view to watch battles, and of course people can buy it on demand, but with the way it's getting streamed and the way people can bootleg, I'm not gonna hold you, man. Bootleg pay-per-views ain't stopped. It's just maneuvered and went elsewhere. It went to other places, other regions. So if you hear something in the background, I got 3 dogs with me. So pardon me if you hear them bark or anything. But yeah, so it's just an ongoing process. And I know it's not the beginning. Maybe down the road they will include pay-per-views. But Beasley made it seem like he doesn't know his fan, like if his fans, the fan base is loyal enough to throw the pay-per-views on there that they wouldn't buy it. Like, don't insult our intelligence like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the comment. He made it seem as like, yo, we're gonna wait and see. Like, we can't just throw the pay-per-views on there and people not fuck with it. Like, we've been begging for you to do this for like I have personally for the past 5 to 6 years. If you throw the pay-per-views on there, that's the draw. That's what yanks everybody in. Like, oh shit, I'm fucking with this. Have you not noticed the only gripe about the app is that the pay-per-views aren't on there? Like, that was the whole point of us thinking you guys should have an app. Like, the early releases of battles, cool. But definitely, you guys kind of dropped the ball on that. But we'll see. I mean, and also, if these band battles and all this other stuff, we're going to see how soon they drop now that you got an app that you can just throw it on at your convenience. We still got to see about that. I'm going to still get the subscription, though. I'm going to still support, because as a media member, I want to stay in tune with what's going on. I want to be involved. And just as a fan, fuck media members, just as a fan like of the culture and supporter of the culture, I just want to do my part and subscribe to it. And I do suggest and hope that everybody else subscribe to it as well. Like, I really want you all to buy it, because it is dope. It's very dope. And I want you guys to really enjoy it fully for what it is. So, yeah, definitely get the app. But, yeah, those are my early takes on it. Will we see Young Ill and Conceited finally? He said, yeah. Oh, no, he said it could. It's possible. It's likely. Might. Maybe. We probably won't. But that's neither here nor there. I'm more so looking forward to the content outside of the battles, because as I said before, and I've said this, y'all gonna get tired of hearing me say this, I said on my platform a million amount of times that you guys should really, really focus on building content outside of the battles so people can really get a full battle rap experience without just the battle. So these interviews, game shows that I'm hearing about, these new segments, roundtable discussions, things of that nature, that should be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that part, to see who all is going to be a part of it, who's going to be on the podcast, not the platform, on the app. Hopefully you guys have URL should have their own podcast team, their own people to judge and do recaps. So maybe that's also another thing they could look into. I'm just floating right now, but my main thing was, I love this. It's going to take some time. It is just the beginning. But I will say, by not having the pay-per-views on there, you're giving somebody like KOTD the kind of like the green light to take this idea and take it to another level. If I was King of the Dot, I'm just saying, I would be like, oh, they not. Well, we're going to do that and add pay-per-views. And then King of the Dot is going to be cooking with fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? RBE too. I don't think, well, RBE don't got, it's not ready. RBE not ready for that type of move yet. But King of the Dot, definitely. If they ever decide to like throw an app and say, hey, we're gonna also add pay-per-views to this subscription, URL gonna be in trouble. So I really hope they reconsider that. I really do. I really, really do. But that's my time for now. I can't believe I talked this long about one subject, but very passionate about it. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter @PodTier. I'm also on Instagram _Top Tier Podcast, YouTube Top Tier Podcast. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. I read all the comments. You know, not all of it's not like I got a million, but I read the comments that people do leave. I support every other battle rap media platform. Even if you don't support mine or retweet mine, what Nas say, I got love for you. Even if you wish me the opposite. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how, you know, much success to you. Even if you wish me the opposite. That's what he say. That's how I feel. Much success to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have for y'all, man. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm trying to throw out as much content as possible before I take a little vacay. So, peace and love, everybody. And with that being said, keep it battle rap. Love.
Yo, want to talk to you real fast about Anchor, all right? Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors, too, so you can get paid to podcast. That's pretty dope, right? All you have to do is go to anchor.fm/start. Once again, that is anchor.fm/start. You'll get acclimated. Look, man, on here, there's podcasts for literally everything. Food, movies, entertainment, health, fitness, you name it, they got it. So why don't you come on in, grab a seat, and start podcasting soon.